How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with a little side-by-side review action. A little Imperial Stout action in the form of Hardywood Brewing's Gingerbread Stout. I've reviewed this beer before, and I enjoyed this one quite a bit last year, but we're going to do something a little different with this one this year. Really enjoyed this last year. It didn't make my list of my favorite beers of all time, but what it did was it tasted exactly what I imagined Christmas would taste like in a beer form, with that gingerbread and everything being in it. This really worked for me, and I grabbed a bottle and I put them one aside, to do a side-by-side, to see how this beer would change over time, because I was really curious how it would change. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Do a little side-by-side fun. As far as what it says in the bottle, pretty much identical. This is the new one. This is the 2014 edition. It says Hardywood Gingerbread Stout, Imperial Milk Stout with fresh local ginger and honey. 9.2% alcohol by volume, 55 IBU, both same on both sides. Made with baby ginger from Castlemont Farm and wildflower honey from Bearer Farms. Hardywood Gingerbread Stout captures the terroir of Central Virginia in a rich, creamy libation with a velvety mouthfeel and intriguing evolution of notes from milk chocolate to vanilla to honeycomb and cinnamon to a snap of ginger in the finish. We hope Hardywood Gingerbread Stout contributes to your merriment this season. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, it's cool. I did it a quick once over. They look essentially the same. The only difference is this actually doesn't have a date on it. It might be on the bottle somewhere, stamped in the glass. This one actually says 2014 release. This has this omitted from it. So, yeah. So there you go. A fun little experiment. See if I can see anything else just real quick. No? It looks like it's just that 2014 releases. This is, the only difference I can find offhand. So let's see what this sucker has to offer. Hopefully these corks come out relatively easy. So this is the new one here. Just released by me. About a week ago I might have picked this up. And I'm filming this about a couple days before Thanksgiving. So, put that one there. Let's see. Hopefully this one. The only... Ooh, cage broke. The only difference I see between that, obviously, is the color. This one, the old one, has a black cage. The new one had a golden cage on it. So, ooh, that cork wanted to come out. So, no different in corks either. So yeah, let's see how this sucker fares. Entertaining video watching me open two corking cages at the same time, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, I spilled some. I thought I was going to be really proud of myself there for a second. So yeah, like I said, old over here, new over here. Yeah, bigger head on this one. I threw this one in a little bit heavier towards the end because I was trying to catch up to get the same amount of fluid in there. Just goes to show you how to pour, dude. So yeah, nice creaminess to it. Just somewhere between coffee and how I like my coffee and cat colored head. Infinite creaminess, pretty compact bubbles. A little bit more tighter bubble on this. Same amount of creaminess, and as far as color goes, they're pretty much spot on. I mean, if there are subtle nuances in it, you're not going to be able to detect it. Pretty dark beer to begin with. So, yeah. So let's get a nose on this. Let's go with the new one first. Roasted malts, subtle chocolate. It's freaking cold in this room right now, actually. A little bit of cinnamon in there. You can get a little bit of that sweetness in that honey. The gingerbread, not so much. So I'm getting cinnamon, touch of honey, nice chocolate roast malt. Yeah, she smells pretty good. So yeah, not too shabby. Let's see what this year has to offer. There's definite distinct difference what that difference is. I gotta think about it for a hot second. Yeah. I mean, we're not doing scientific stuff here because batches can vary from year to year too. So yeah, you're getting a bit more of the spices in this one. In this one, a bit more of that lactose, it seems like. The spices aren't really there. The honey's there, but the cinnamon's not there. I wasn't getting a ton of ginger on this to begin with anyway. Not really getting it on there. The roasted malt that's in there is not nearly as prevalent as it is in here, and it smells like that kind of lactose sweetness is a little bit bigger in this one. So yeah. This one smells like it's going to be spicier. A little bit more roasted malt. This one smells like it's going to be a bit lactose sweeter, with some less roasted malt and less spices. Kind of what you'd expect. So let's dive in, see what's what on the new one. So cheers. Okay. That cinnamon and that ginger up top. Like I said, it wasn't got a ton of ginger on the nose and the mouth. Absolute different story. Nice, creamy mouthfeel to it. That cinnamon's big on there. You are getting that honey, not as big as roasted malts as I thought you were going to get based off the nose, but they are there. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, it kind of tastes what I remember. The cinnamon's there. I thought I got a little bit more cinnamon off last year's version. But yeah, nice body to it. Cinnamon, ginger, top level. Next level, and you're getting that honey, some roasted malts. Really nice mouthfeel. Let's see what the oldie but goodie, hopefully goodie, has to offer. Cheers. That ginger is still there. The cinnamon has dropped off a bit. Roasted malts are kind of not even there anymore. And the mouth feels way much fluffier. Like I said, it does have that little bit more of a kind of lactose sweetness going on. But yeah, I'm really surprised. I didn't really get much ginger, if any, off this. Really none off of that, off nose-wise, but it's definitely in here. It's definitely in there. Not that it's bigger in here, but I think with the cinnamon dropping off over time, even though it's there, it's just not as big. It seems like the ginger kind of stayed level. Roasted malts are a little bit lower on this one, but that kind of lactose sweetness seems like it's a little bit bigger, a little bit sweeter, a little bit more dessert-like. You can even see the head retention on this kind of sticking around. This one's pretty much all the way gone at this point now, so yeah. I mean, still just a really fantastic beer in general. Like I said, for me, it tastes like Christmas. That's what I get from this beer. It's like it's Christmas in a bottle, you know? And that's pretty freaking cool. I'm actually a really big fan of Hardywood in their series. From everything, pretty much everything they do. We really didn't get any distribution from them up until this time last year. Almost on the nose, and now we get a good portion of their stuff. So I'm a big fan of their brewery in general. So yeah, give one more taste and see what's what. Yeah, I was really surprised at that ginger. I think maybe the combination of the honey and the lactose does something where it brings out a bit more sweetness. Maybe, I don't know. But like I said, cinnamon definitely dropped off there, and the roasted malts are much more subtle. This is a bit poppier, a bit fresh as you'd expect. The edges on everything aren't blurred. Like it's kind of like when beer gets older, you'd have the same flavors, but it's kind of like the flavors come in with a bevel as opposed to being as sharp. And you get more cinnamon in this one and a bit more roasted malts. Both equally good in their own rights. So let's talk about them. Are they one of the better beers I've had as of late? No, but it's definitely, for me, a niche beer that I really enjoy in the time when it comes out. It's a stout. You know, who doesn't like stout in the winter? And it's a gingerbread stout that is made really well. And the spices, even though the spicing is different each one of them, both of them work for me. So it's just a fun beer to drink around this time of year. You know, right before Thanksgiving, leading up to Christmas. Would I buy them again? Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'd probably buy, this year I'm probably going to buy a couple bottles of these, maybe age one for the long haul. And then see what happens with that. So definitely, I mean, it's price point even. I think they're right around like 10, $11 for $7.50. So, I mean, you can't even go wrong with price point wise. And availability, if you do get Hardywood, chances are you do get it because it's one of their bigger beers that they put out this time of year. But yeah, if you like what we like this, if you like Christmas, you know, if you like the holiday season and you like the flavors that come with it, with your cinnamon and your gingerbread or even like allspice, stuff like that, if you like that, or if you like winter beers, if you like winter warmers, if you like your Belgian winters and you like stouts, I mean, it's fun to drink this time of year because it speaks to Christmas and speaks to the holiday season. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't, or anywhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below and like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. If you want to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, and all four of those places. And yeah, another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice Christmassy stout right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.